a great pleasure for me to be here with you this evening as we gather to launch the 2020 Suva Grammar Diamond Jubilee Reunion. For those of you who may not know, who have not known, I spent 1 year in grammar. I may be the least qualified person to be standing here speaking to you, but I spent a year, but what a year that was. It was a totally different, amazing, eye-opening educational experience for me. I'm sure that just like me, you all have very fond memories of this institution where we attained academic and sporting excellence, extracurricular knowledge, made lasting memories and lifelong friendships. I'm sure we'll be swapping plenty of stories tonight. Today we stand at different places with different purposes, each an important one in its own. I thank you all for still having so much love and commitment towards raising awareness and educating others about the greatness of Suva Grammar School. For many of us, our children must be in this school also, carrying the baton that we left behind, with new ideologies and new methods, with the same old grammar spirit we had, and what was passed on to us by our seniors. So what do I consider to be the spirit and legacy of a Suva Grammar education? These are tenets of what I consider to be what Suva Grammar taught me in that 1 year and what it opened my eyes to. Finding strength in diversity. I walked into a classroom full of Form 7 students belonging to different ethnicities, communities, religions, and gender, but in those 8 hours each and every day, we were one, united, well-synchronized body of individuals getting along like brothers and sisters. Yeah. Suva Grammar School helped me find my voice. A school that encouraged each voice to be heard, no matter how shy one was. There were the loud ones like Melanie and crew, and the quiet group of new students. The loud ones would be our voice and would encourage us to speak until we were comfortable to voice our opinions like everybody else. Being able to question your teachers without the fear of reprisal, and in the same spirit, have a debate with your teachers on a topic of discussion. That was the norm for Suva Grammar. It was a new norm for me. Suva Grammar encouraged the individual uniqueness that each child brought to the school to shine through, without questioning, just encouraging and gently reminding us if we step out of the school rules. And last but not least, genuine and long-lasting friendships. And listening to Mr. Stanley Simpson's speech this evening, and also Ellen's, the empowerment of girls in that school was just amazing. So I'm not surprised that the women are running the committee, because back then it was a girl's voice that was always heard in class. And powerful women. So as a grammarian, we have a lot to be thankful for what Suva Grammar taught us. Suva Grammar, to me, epitomized what I want to see more of in our country. A country that is appreciative of the diversities of those who call Fiji home, and appreciating the unique qualities that each community contributes to make Fiji the great nation that it is. This launch tonight is really a countdown to next year, which will see Suva Grammar turn 60. I understand that the week will culminate with a big celebration of Suva Grammar's 60 years as an institution that's contributed greatly to this great nation. As someone said about reunions, we knew each other when we weren't fathers, mothers, grandparents, and what's so special about us getting back together after all these years is that we knew each other before we raised a family, educated our children, loved and spoiled our grandchildren, and before we passed on our faith to our children. We knew each other before we worked so hard to becoming the men and women we came to be, and the man or woman we are today, before we built that career. We knew each other before all that. We're just 16, 17, 18 years old, kids taking classes in school, playing sports, performing music and drama, engaging in hobbies of all kinds. We knew each other when life was so much simpler and so much fun. We knew each other when we all laughed a lot. What great days those were. how much we all cherish them, how rich our lives have been because of those times and those priceless memories. But we are not through yet. There's still plenty of work yet to be done. We still have miles to go and lots of work to do. And I'm sure that we will continue to give and continue to be the lions that we are. Today, as I reflect on the years that have gone by, I can say we were indeed blessed to have had the teachers and the mentors that we did. And I take this time to ask us to reflect on our own teachings and mentorships towards our younger generation. Are we able to impart the same values, principles, and morals onto our children that we were taught? Those that taught us to work hard, to love one another, to promote peace, to excel in what we do by giving everything our best shot, to be honest in who we are and those around us, to honor our elders, and to help the less fortunate and take care of the vulnerable in society. May we show our children and peers what true grammarians really are in whatever we do. May we raise a generation of great citizens. To do that, all you need to do is impact those around you with that grammarian spirit. I'm very proud and very thankful to have shared those memorable days with you. And I wish you all the very best in your preparations for the year to the celebrations next year. Yeah.